wondering why a pharmacist is not involved in the dispensing of marijuana. If we're going to use that terminology, any drug dispensed in the state of Florida requires a pharmacist, and it just would allow drug interaction reviews, drug utilization reviews, and they're the best at monitoring drug abuse. So I'm just curious why the Department of Health doesn't feel like they're an important part of the process.
In other words, you could go to a drugstore and get it. Why not?
That's a very interesting question. Yeah, you know, and it's one of those things that the Department of Health, and it wasn't in the amendment, all these rules as to how it was going to be dispensed. It wasn't in the amendment, and the Department of Health, they get to make the rules and the regulations as to how it's going to be dispensed. So, as far as the pharmacies are concerned, the Department of Health is going to make that determination, and at this point, they've kind of cut the pharmacies out.
They have. Is it a possibility to bring them back in?
It could be. I mean, the legislators at any time can pass and enact bills that would completely rearrange this system. And if this is something that's important to you, I encourage you to, go to these rural workshops. Though I think we've passed the date on most of these, but contact your legislators and tell them what you want to see changed. I know that I attended the 2014 rural workshops, and there were pharmacists definitely represented there who were arguing that they are the most qualified to be able to do a lot of this work, and that they already have safe methods of providing medication, and so I absolutely am aware of that. I know everybody was aware of that, so I'm not sure why they chose not to go that route. But that is certainly something that you can raise with your legislator and try and get that back in the agenda, because I think that perhaps the way the rules are right now, they don't necessarily reflect what people were expecting to get when they went out with 71% of the vote and enacted a constitutional amendment.